Alright, hello, listeners. This is Nash Sports Law here. Welcome back to a brand new video. As I'm going to want to trying to low recap of episode 3 here. And yeah, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please like and subscribe for more low content coming in the near future, especially for more World Cup content coming in much more recently, and also doing much more low recaps here as well. If you guys do like it as well, I do want to hear the feedback. If I do on what do you guys think I should do to improve much more features, maybe improving much more, since yeah, the views are starting to go a bit small, but I feel like that if I give this much more time, do it by myself, because I feel like that if I do it by myself, give it much more time, I feel like that it's only going to be much more focused based on my one, and we're not going to like get like a collaboration and just like get all over the place and this and that, and like just like get stuck on it so many times. I mean, I do want to like interact with the live chat, since the fully loaded sports podcast was like not like live now. I mean, it used to be live for a couple of episodes and that, but yeah, it wasn't really interacting there with the comments there in the live chat. So hopefully, if the show going progressively through the future of this channel, I hope I can answer your questions there in the live chat. Yeah, but other than that, we're gonna get stuck to right in it, and we're going to do the Rugby World Cup reviews. I did promise you guys that I was going to do the Australian versus Italian World Cup there as well, and yeah, let's get in for episode 3 of the loaded recap. So yeah, let's get started, lads. So yeah, I'm just going to get the website up as a second now. So yeah, let's get it up right here. Alright, I think you guys can see me right now. Let me just check my phone just to make sure you guys can see me right now. Okay, and we're going to review Samoa versus France real soon. We just need to get the Kangaroos versus Italian game out of the way with, since I did tell you guys on Sunday that I was going to include that in the low recap as well, just to redo it, since the video I did doing that was about 2 hours long, which yeah, I didn't notice that the review went on for too long, but yeah, I'm gonna make sure here and just gain my thoughts and that, just some light notices and that throughout my review. All right, so yeah, obviously this was the last ever game here for the Italians as well. Obviously they had a pretty big win against Scotland in that, and they got absolutely dominated against Fiji last week. And this game, all they had to do is like compete, which I actually did expect them to score about like 10 points. And in this game, I'm probably going to tell you guys why Italy should have scored more than 10 points in this game. If I'm going to be real with you guys, but Australia in this game overall we're playing kind of similar to how the Kiwis were playing against Ireland, but we're going to analyze throughout the game after we go quickly through the play-by-play here as well. So obviously, Virgil Holmes there gets the first try as well. After it was a back and forth possession in between Italy and Australia, but unfortunately, Nevi Cleary there missed the conversion there, and Muratalangi there, a couple minutes later, they gets himself there a line break there as well. After a simple one-on-one pass there from DCE there, or was it from Benjamin Hunt? I'm not too sure. So it was off from DCE there to Holmes, and then off to Muratalangi there to get us up over the line there as well, and just tap it down there as well. to make it 8 points to 0 there. Cleary once again misses and an absolute howler as well. Yeah, never Cleary there. Getting started off there by an absolute howler there by his goal kicking there as well. And Deep Paratz there. I can see it's a record fragment there as well. It was serious start there for the Kangaroos. Kevin Graham gets a line break there as well, and yeah, I think yeah, yeah, I think it was. I'm not sure who forced it Italy in the in goal area. Like it's been quite a while since I remember the actual game itself quite well, but yeah, I try my best. But I think we put like a little grubber there from DC maybe. No, it was no, it was I think no, I think it was no, I think right. I think we may have. I think DC may have put in like a bomb up over there as well, and something like that. No, no, it didn't. I think he put like a little grabber there. I just put Illy out, but yeah, I like once again I don't have the best memory from it from speaking right now, but yeah. But Jack Kabali there, I'm up to the line drive out there. I can see it's a penalty there as well for other reasons there. Record figure there from Luke Poliesi there gives another set restart there for the Kangaroos as well, camping them, camping on the 20 and 10 meter line as well. Jack Kabali there gets himself there a line break there as well. And James Tedesco there runs over, runs straight through there. After a great pass there, a great short ball there from a Cleary there, and yeah, he scores on the left. Sorry, no, yeah, he scores there as well, and yeah, too fast, too quick, too classy, and he makes 12-0. Never Cleary there converts that to make it 40 points to 0. Cleary puts up the bomb there, and he forces Cole Pickering there to drop the ball. Cleary there also got a like a little grease there as well. And then Jack Kulavati there comes on there for Anton Lara there, and then Lindsay Collins there makes a dangerous tackle there as well, and it gives Illy more possession there to give Jack Kabolo there in the deep half there to pop the bomb there as well, and yeah, he ends up there with Australia there quite easily there from James Tedesco there, and yeah, Illy weren't really contesting that well there for the high board there as well. So yeah, I mean they nearly gone there, nearly sometimes there throughout the bombs and that, but yeah, didn't really put up any pressure there for the Kangaroos as well, and yeah. So Tina Fossimilari there comes on there for Lindsay Collins there, and Latron Mitchell gets a knock on there as well on the 24th minute there. Ethan Natoli there concedes a record fragment there as well. Series start there for the Kangaroos. Jack Cabolo there forces himself a line drive out there as well. And Kevin Graham gets a line break there as well. And he gets an absolute fantastic player from Latrell Mitchell. I'm off to his teammate there, Graham, make it 82 points to 0. Cleary converts that to make it 20 points to 0. Kevin Graham there comes on there for Ruben Cotter there, and I'll explain the incident that he had for his injury reasons, which is going to be very graphical when it says sooner or later in his review. Nanai gets himself a knock on there. Cameron Murray there concedes a record from it there. Set restart there for Italy, but fortunately Luke Poloresi there ruins the momentum shift there for Italy there, and once again the Kangaroos once again get the dominance there. When Santi there was offside there, and they were trying to check if it was like offside in that, or he was trying to, yeah. And James to just go there from a quick unexpected short ball there from Cleary there to Tedesco there, just bounces off there from his chest over there, and yeah, Illy get back the ball over here for Runny. Palomio comes there on for Santi, and then Latrell Mitchell gets a line break there for the Kangaroos there as well, on the right edge there as well. Just too strong there. It came off from a breakthrough there from Cleary there as well, and I think from there DCE there was a passer on there, was like giving it off there to Benjamin Hunt, I believe, and I think he passed there. I think Hunt was the one that also gave Latrell Mitchell that try as well, but I couldn't really remember, and I'm not gonna show the highlights on what actually happened because I will get copyrighted. Nevertheless, Cleary converts the try over there to make it 26 points to nil, and Joe Tramontia comes on there for Dean Paratia. And Nev Cleary there puts up the kick bomb there. He forces Jake Mason there on the wing there, forces that the area there as well. I said it on my last preview there. Sorry, my last review there for Italy versus Fiji, that if I bring sorry, no, my preview there for round 3 this week. If I Wakem can force Jake Mason there to knock on the board there quite cold, good luck face against Nathan Cleary, and yeah, the Nathan Cleary bomb effect there just yeah, was just too hard for them to handle with. And Robertson there at halfback there conceded a penalty there in the scrum fragment there, and yeah, Muratalangi there off from that penalty over there, gets himself there, and another simple one-on-one pass there to Talangi there, and he runs up over there to plant the ball down there for the second time to make it 3 points to nil. Cleary does miss the conversion there, and that leads at halftime there the Australian Kangaroos 30 points to the Italians nil. In the second half, Yeo has came on there for Regan Kabagilla there, and yeah, Jake Mason there gets us off there a line break there for Italy, and yeah, yeah, in the second half, Jake Mason was goes off a line break there as well on the left edge there in the second half, and basically he was like running, nearly going to beat those defenders there, but on the inside there, he put it in the little grabber there as well, and it gets picked up there from Troa Montana, and Troa Montana knocks on the ball there as well, and yeah, that just ruins the perfect opportunity for Italy there to get a great start there in the second half, and to go into the lead in the second half as well, which is crazy. But yeah, Alex Cesudio gets a dangerous tackle there as well. Tina Fasimilari there was holding down there as well, and then that gave Italy more position, and but unfortunately Susino knocks on the ball. Tedesco there gets us off there a long break there on the sorry no, he gets a line break there through the middle. He sees DCE there on his inside there as well, but DCE, once he got tackled there, he put in the one-handed offload there to Yeo, and Yeo runs all the way over the try line there, forces our body there to plant the ball down there as well, and yeah, too strong. too big, and he makes it 34 points to nil. And Cleary does convert the try there as well to make it 36 points to nil. DC puts up the bomb there as well, and into Lara there comes back on there for Alex Susuzio after Susuzio not really doing that much, and quite honestly, was quite a disappointment there for four pack. Matt Burton comes on there for Tedesco, and Lee Martin there, off the line break there, makes it 40 points to nil. Cleary there converts it to make it 42 points to nil. Holmes there gets a knock on there as well, and DC there gets a racket frame there as well. Sarah start there, 40 lead there as well, and LW half Tremontina Montanama Tana LW half gives off there to Robson, and I think he also passes it off to Kimboya there. He finds a little space there, throws a right index view, or whatever you want to call it. He puts it in the grab over there, and who came rushing in? It was on what they would likely call him Ronaldo Palumbo. He's playing for the London Broncos, but he actually grew up in Campbelltown, running Palumbo in Australia. If you guys didn't know his background story, information, birthplace, so yeah. He makes it 42 points to 4. He gets the first points there, 40 lead there, and Jack Kimboya there converts there to make it 42 points to 6. And yeah, penalty Danish tackle there from Ben Hunt. Luca Moretti there gets knocked on there, 40 lead there as well, and Ethan Natoli there continues the racket fragment there as well. Sarah start there for Australia, and a line break there for Cameron Murray there, and he gave himself the try there to make it 46.6, and Cleary there converts it to make it 48.6. Brendan Santi there comes back on there for Jack Kulabati there. Kevin Graham knocks on the board as well. Ethan Natoli there gets a knock on there as well. Isaiah Yeo there concedes a dangerous tackle there, and Yeo also was caught up creating a racket fragment there as well. Sarah's out there for Lee as well, and Nefico there had to get the line dropout there as well. It was the first ever line dropout that they were forced with, and Valentine Holmes there gets knocked on there as well, and Rubico there comes on there for Lee Martin there, and Lindsay Collins comes on there for Tina Fossum Lowy there, and Susan there comes back on the field, but he replaces Ronnie Palumbo there for a HA check there with 16 minutes left to go. Jack Kimboya there knocks on the board there. Ethan Natoli there was an offside line break there from Campbell Graham there to make it 52.6, and Cleary there converts try there to make it 54.6, and Dave Parati there comes on there for Nathan Brown, and Nathan Brown is saying, I had enough today, boys. Valentine Holmes there, knock on. Luca Moretti there, caught up in the rocket fragment there. Sarah start there for the Kangaroos. River Clay there gets a line break there with a few post contact meters there, and then once he got the Kangaroos there inside the 10 over there, it was a Benjamin Hunt there as well. Off to DC there, and then a simple pass there to Nana there, and he bursts and he just runs through the defense quite smoothly there to make it 58 points to 6, and Cleary there converts try there to make it 60.6, and Gio Eliti Celerino comes on there for Joe Tramontina, and Matt Burton knocks on the ball, and Caps challenge there. I don't know why we are actually challenged as well. Matt Burton clearly knocked on the ball as well, but that didn't really matter because illegal themselves a knock on there as well. Another error there from my poly SC there, not really having the best game. A little bit disappointed in that, but yeah, at least Mason tried there. But that was mostly from the first couple of seconds there in the first half, and then other than that, he got knock on. Didn't really do that much as well. And yeah, Lindsay Collins there, he got himself there a line break there as well to seal the game there to make it 64.6, and Cleary there converts the game there to make it 66.6, and that was full-time score there between the Kangaroos and Elite as well. And yeah, that was the last game between these two teams here as well. Australia, for my view, let off a couple of unnecessary tackles over there since I mean, the Italians were showing some threat over there as well, mostly in the second half as well. But yeah, mostly in the first half, they were getting over pressure there by Nepalese bomb kicks there. I thought Susie was laid down there in the fullback there as well, not really having that impact there coming off from the bench. Nazi, I thought he wasn't bad there as well. He got himself a couple of post contact meets as well, and yeah, just to make sure, yeah, my mic is still going. Fantastic. And yeah, the halving comparing there from my DCE and Never Curry there. Big questions after the game there. After they were being interviewed by the change of jerseys there with the Italian players there. And DCE was getting interviewed after the match, and he's been told saying, "Is this your last ever game playing in the green and gold?" And he said, "Well, look, it's up to Mel Meninga. Whatever happens, happens, and yeah. But if this is my last ever game playing in the green and gold, obviously he won't be able to go back to Australia as well. He will have to. He'll be most likely to be happy to support his boys as well. From what we have heard from the main veteran there for the green gold, playing halfback of most of his time as well, and now he is about to be overtaken there by that position over there, Nathan Cleary, and Nathan Cleary said, "Listen, look, DC, he's a good player in that, and yeah, that's all that Cleary pretty much said in that for his interview in that, and also Tedesco was also caught wearing a Italian jersey as well." So yeah, a lot of people are going to screenshot that, which I already did in that. So yeah, it would be pretty sick to see Tedesco representing his country there by his nonna as well, which means grandma in Italian, which for those who don't know Italian that well, it's okay, which I am also an Italian myself, so it's okay if you are going to not know your Italian that well in front of me, it's okay. So yeah, but yeah, what she said about his nonna is that yeah, Aussie falls in that. for the fighting hat, and yeah, um, yeah, Tedesco just taking his path here for the Kangaroos, captaincy and leadership role sport. Was mostly inspired when he was playing for Elite back in 2017 when Minicello just taught him all their lessons on how to become and a pretty good leader as well. And we all know how much of our great role model Effie Minicello there was for the senior Roos there. And to be honest, he doesn't really get spoken that much these days. He's absolute Sydney Rooster legend there as well, which he's probably one of my top five best favorite Sydney Roosters legends in that. I know that I just feel like that not that much people really get his props there these days and that and you know like beyond like a person like him he's not like one of those players where he's actually causing some dramas there on field. He actually ran like his program back in 2010 for his healthy type of fitness type of program there, especially for like kids and that as well. Which it just shows on how much of a role model like Minicello, especially a legend to the game, and just showing to this guy, especially playing for the Roosters, showing him just to follow his footsteps as well on showing that variety there towards the future as well to many more younger generations there to come throughout this era as well that we are living in right now. But enough about Tedesco and that. I gotta say that Illy, there were competitive in some minutes there, some minutes there in the second half. I thought the King game there was all right there from Kiboli there. Robertson there, he wasn't bad there. He shifted there actually there when he was actually had a chance there to even pass it off there to Jake Mason there, which I thought Robertson there or or either Daniel Axon there. I forgot to mention his name there. He was just absolutely just one of the best players there for Italy there as well. He got Italy there some good field position as well. He actually was actually pretty close to even give a try there to Jake Mason until it was intercepted there from Latrell Mitchell, and that just showed Italy's night, the talent night there as well, and I thought Axon really tries hard out there as well, and I do really feel sorry for him as well. Just just not with Luke Pelesi there, just not really taking well there from the kick return as well, and just not really trying to get his maze as well, and Pelesi was a pretty shit in my opinion. And didn't really show any skills there at all there for Italy. But I thought we weren't that bad. But to be honest, we could have scored much more than what we have actually scored there from yesterday's match. So at least there was a little bit of a improvement there. But going towards the next tournament in France, from what I'm hearing, that they could possibly host it. I hope that we can improve a little bit, but I think the Sunshine Coast fellas, the talent coming off from over there. I think they're going to develop much more better than what we have seen there from the form that they have bring there for other possibilities that they can reach for those endless possibilities. And that I do think that they will generate much more talent there, maybe throughout the NRL one day. Who knows? Especially for much more bigger talks there for the Papua New Guinea players there to even be a big major factor there for other struggling teams there for the West Tigers. So who knows? Yeah, one of these Italian players, I'm not gonna lie, could have a contract one day. But yeah, we all know that some of them do play for the London Broncos, and that especially Trisco there as well, Columbia there as well, and yeah, that's it there for my analysis there. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention that Nathan Cleary's goal kicking there was quite shambles there, and it's quite comparable there to Dylan Brown's goal kicking there for the Kiwis against Ireland, and oh yeah, and one more thing, Kevin Murray there was absolute working on there. His tackles there was just absolutely just amazing. I thought that he tried his best there, being physical there throughout the mills there as well. And yeah, I thought he was pretty good as well. And I think he deserves the credit on where it goes as well. Yeah, let's go through the top 5 best players there for the Kangaroos and Italy, because we have a lot of more topics to talk about, especially we haven't even gone through this more in our first game yet. All right, so my top 5 best players there for Australia is I did see there. I also forgot to mention another thing. Sorry about it. The first try there for the Kangaroos there. I think he came off. No, sorry, he did come off there from my DC's absolute beautiful crossfield kick there. Just absolutely just putting in the absolute beautiful angle there for Virgil Holmes there to contestant for the high ball there as well. And just that, what was that from my DC there back in our first game there against the Fiji? Where was that? Like, my God. His running game there, his passing game, his kick game was way better than what we see there back against the Fiji there as well. And yeah, I gotta say, I think he deserves man of the match. My second best play there, I'll say it was. Yeah, I'll say it was Cleary there. Despite him making a couple of errors over there, I thought he did pretty good as well. Number 3, I'll go with Kevin Murray there. I thought he was pretty working hard there throughout the middle there as well. For his tackle efficiency there as well. Getting those great post contact meters as well, and yeah, just absolutely just physical there, and quite busy there throughout the middle there. So yeah, I'll go with number 3 there, our best impact forward there, Karen Murray. Number 4, I'll go for, let's say, I'll actually go for Campbell Graham there. No, I'll go for Latrell Mitchell. I thought it was pretty good there. Visualizing the telling attack there as well, and I thought his defense there was quite good as well. Yeah, he was pretty good there as well. Latrell Mitchell, he could have at least got himself a double there tonight, but yeah, I'm gonna go for Latrell Mitchell. Number 5, who I think was pretty good there, I'll go for. Yeah, I thought Benjamin Hunt there was pretty good. I'm out on half, and yeah. I mean, you could argue that Harry Grant could have done much more than what Hunt did, but Hunt, I reckon he did the job as well. He did the role they're quite perfect, and yeah, nothing much more you want out from what Benjamin Hunt did there against the Italians. Setting up a couple of great tries there along with DCE. All right, for the top 5 best players there, for Italy, I'll go for number 1. I'll go for Daniel Axin there. Number 2, I'll go for Jake Kiboya there. Number 3, I'll go for Robertson there. Number 4, I'll go for. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably go for Nathan Brown. I thought it was a pretty good there with his pass game there as well. Number 5, just because he scored a try there as well, I'll probably go for Ronnie Palumbo. I thought it was a pretty good there as well, and yeah, that's my top 5 best players there for both sides. And let's move on to the next game. It is now Samoa versus France. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The big elephant in the room that I have tipped for. I have tipped France 13 plus, and the outcome of that has come from over here. Wow, 62 points for. I've got to say, I had some high expectations, and I've got to say, France, they could have scored much more, man. Yeah, but I've got to say, I don't think I should be, or you guys should be fully disappointed in France. Samoa, they have really put my words in my own throats, and they really made me swallow it and made me commit that Samoa has made a huge statement there towards the Dales there, towards myself there, that they would have not won this match quite well. And yeah, I've got to say, I was absolutely just quite impressed on how how Samoa just showed up with some great attitude there as well. I think it might have been that energy and the passion there from the war cry there, and yeah, they really reflected there off from that war cry there, and yeah, we're gonna go through the play by play here quickly because we've still got some much more topics there to go through as well. Okay, so. All right. In the first couple minutes there, I did actually watch the. Sorry, no, I didn't get to watch that game, but I did see some highlights there, and I've got to say, Charles Savita has been absolutely just amazing there for Samoa. And Luai did get Kazoo player of the match there as well. Once again, Jerome Luai. As much as I hate the cunt, yeah, he started off there. Throw a burst through there, throw a grabber there, and yeah, straight out of nowhere, Steph Crying rushes in there and just picks it up there and just plants it down there to make it 4 points to nil. And oh my god, sorry, no, left five, it was my bad. And Steph Crying there converts it to make 6 points to nil. I was like, holy shit. Wow. Luai is actually playing some good football. And I don't know how he didn't show this all in the final series, especially in the grand final. But my, he's progressively getting better. And well, the coach is improving from his last records there. As a former Silva City Reds coach, just coming from there to coaching an absolute younger Samoa side than what we have seen in our last couple tournaments there. So wow, Lil just an absolute fantastic and a slick start there from himself there. And Lungi there knocks on the ball there for France. Tanner May gets a long break over there, and Tony Aguirre there forces up the long jump out there as well. And a team left by there gets knocked on there as well for Samoa. Palacia comes to there for Eric's the coaster there, and I don't live by there gets caught up there in the bracket fruit there as well, and it was set restart there for France. All Goose there gets the dangerous something as well, and France with Arthur remainder there on the wing gets knocked on there as well, and also Pelissier there also gets knocked on there as well 2 minutes later, and Samoa gets a set restart there as well. After being offered so much position there as well, and Brian Toho gets a line break there as well, and it was just absolute strong play there off there to Toho there to get himself over there to make it 10 points to nil. But Crine does miss the conversion as well. Justin Sinclair there comes in there for John Desara there for prop, and hopefully you will hope that Singar will make some good impact than what he did against England in the last game. But Romania makes up another error there once again, and they set restart there for Samoa. And a line break there for Tanner May there as well. Gets himself there 40 points to nil there as well. And Seb Crine there converts try there to make it 16 points to nil. Tanner May there gets a line break there, and they force France there. Another line jump out there as well from Tony Gigot, and another line jump there from Gigot there as well. But unfortunately, Sawali there often that line drop out there as well. Knocks on the ball, and Liggy Sayo there a minute later there concedes a dangerous tackle there as well. Liggy Sayo there was upon reports, and just Papali comes on there for Rose Hunt. Alex the Costa there comes on there for Justin Singer there. It looks like Singer didn't really do that much there, but the Costa there came back there from the HIA there. After Singer had to play for a couple minutes there to cover up the Costa role filling there. So Wally was forced a line drop there for the first time, but Papali concedes a record from it there as well. Set restart there for France, but they come off there from nothing. Spencer Lynn there comes on there for Junior Barlow. So Wally gets a line drop out. Lucas Wally concedes a penalty there for a dangerous tackle. Justin Singer comes back on the field after being sent off a couple minutes later there. He comes on there for Palacia now, and Giga there with a bomb kick, and he forces Sawali there a line drop out there as well. And then a minute later, after Palacia there came back on the field there again, but for Romania, Tanner May gets a line break there as well to make it 20 points to nil. Step Grind there, converts try there to make it 22 points to nil, and Martin Tapau there comes on there for Confused there. Palacia there gets a knock on there as well, and Cesar Rogues there gets a knock on there as well, and that obviously gives Samoa that breakthrough there as well. And Tanner May picks up off from the error there, and Tanner May there gets line break as well, and yeah, he was too good there as well, and he runs over there to make it 26 points to nil, and a crying there easily. Kvetch tried to make it 28 points to nil, and yeah, it was a half time there. Samoa 28 points to nil, and it was quite shocking to at least say this game maybe in the bag as well, which no one expected Samoa to be up by this high amount in the first half. But yeah, Taylor May, an absolute gun there for not only the Panthers, but also for Samoa in the World Cup. So yeah, Pelicina gets a shoulder charge there. Sawali gets a knock on there. Taylor May gets a line break there, and yeah, passes it onto the inside there to Danny Levi there as well, and yeah, and then he passes it back onto the inside there to Taylor May there as well, and yeah, Taylor May got himself over there for his hat trick there as well to make it 32 points to nil. A great start there for Samoa, and that is something that France is going to be quite depleted about starting off with a trial like that, and just being further away of getting a comeback there as well. 34 points nil. And Benjamin Garcia, the captain there for France, concedes a penalty there as well, and it gets even much more worse there for Samoa, and it gets much more easier there for it gets much more worse there for France, and it gets much more easier for Samoa there with a front door. They're getting tried to make it 30 points to nil, 40 points to nil there for Samoa. Jonas Savita comes on there for Taylor May there, and this is where the big impact for key factor comes into play there and into absolute dominance. So here we go. Sawali gets the line drop out there as well, but Sawali knocks on the ball there as well, and forces off from that as well from that terrible error there from Sawali there. It's been picked up there from Yaha there, and off from that kick there. I believe it was from Martha McGraw, or was it off from Gigio? I'm not too sure, but I do remember the try there for France being quite shit. It came off from Sawali there, and then deflected there onto Yaha there to catch it there as well, and to play down as well. Just looking a bit awkward there as well, but he got the 4 point there for France. But after Mogued there missed the conversion there. Milford there, I get to area there as well. Charles Savita was caught up in the scrum effort there. Matthew Legede, I get to knock on there as well. But France, well needed 40-20 kick there from Tony Guillot there. His kicking game is quite good so far. Not that much there from Arthur Moged there. I gotta say, he was a little bit disappointing. So we start there for France. Charles Sevilla for the line drop out there. Michael is there. Goodman gets a knock on. Jim Bowler there comes on there for Martin DePel. James Stewart gets the line break there as well. But Matthew knocks on the ball there as well, and that came off there from a trailer from a Milford, and Samoa there makes him pay there. After Swally knocks on the ball there for a pretty terrible try, and they also respond with a terrible try as well. Samoa they they converted the kick there as well to make 46 points to 4. Tim Lafai scores second time here. Ooh, he's been scoring a lot there for Samoa there, Tim Lafai. I've got to say, this is possibly his best ever performance there, internationally wise. So yeah, I've got to say, yeah, this is possibly his best ever performance, and quite well since he played for the Dragons and the Bulldogs. Well, but conversion missed there by Cryan. Hunt comes in there for Silva. And Tony Gill there, off from that area there as well. Sharon has to be there. Runs himself over there to score there under the post as well, playing down there over there to make 54 points to 4. Cryan converts to try there to make 56 points to 4. Milford there, off of the bomb kick there from the way there as well. Makes it 60 points to 4, and I cry there to converts it to make 62 points to 4, and yeah, Lena there got a dangerous tackle as well, and Sarah started for France. Benjamin Julian there knocks on the board there from a successful capture challenge there from Samoa. Sarah started for France as well, but they did absolutely nothing there in the but like in the last there. Now it's full time there between Samoa and France, 62 points to 4. Look, it was an absolute dominance there from France. I've got to say, I was pretty disappointed from Arthur Morgan there, and I've got to say, Tony Gigot stole the show there for the kick game there as well. And yeah, Benjamin Garcia there was quiet there. He conceded a couple of penalties there, which got Samoa quite closely there to beating them up much more. So yeah, but yeah, Luai he was just too good with his kick game. There, his bombs, his grabbers there, his play-by-play there. He was just absolutely just amazing. This was possibly his best ever game there in quite a while. The last ever best ever game there. I think it was when he came back from an injury there against the Warriors there as well. And yeah, how good was he, especially alongside with Taylor May, a try scoring machine, got himself a hat trick there as well. And Dan Levi there was also good there, as a hook there as well. And yeah, France, yeah, the full pack there. Yeah, the bench players there was also a little bit disappointed. Sometimes Pelissier, from what it seems, didn't really do much. Tony Gideon, yeah, in all honesty, was carrying the team there, and yeah, nothing really much to really say about France. Expected a lot there from themselves, but I know that but Samoa has these places in this net, but like France have got some pretty good players themselves, and I got to say, I expected better from this side there, when it was versus Samoa, and yeah, I was quite shocked and a bit, and sorry, no, just really disappointed that France could not compete here much more, and yeah, it was a pretty quite shocker, I must say, there from France. So yeah, expected much more there from them, but yeah, you're well, Samoa. They just made a huge statement here as well, especially going into the quarterfinal there as well. Just absolutely just sweeping France there, offering quarterfinals there as well, and yeah, yeah, but before we go into the top 5 best players there for Samoa and France, I'm going to see the live chat over here as well. Good video. Oh, thanks, man. It's not really a video; it's a live stream. But yeah, thank you so much for the support there. CR Sports as well, and yeah, let's get into the top best players here because we don't want to go here too long. So my top 5 best players there for Samoa there, I'll go for number 1, Jerome Luai. I'll go for number 2, I'll go for Taylor May there. Number 3, I'll go for Danny Levi. Number 4, I'll go with probably I'll say I'll go with bloody Brian Toller there as well. I thought it was pretty strong as well. Number 5, I'll go with let's go with bloody I'll say that Charles Sevilla was also good there as well. And yeah, my top 5 best players there for France, I'll go for number 1, Tony Guillot. Number 2, I'll go for I'll say bloody not really that much standouts here. I've got to say, oh man, I don't know who to really choose. I'll probably go for bloody Yaha there, since he got himself that try over there as well. Number 3, I'll go for Matthew Leguier there. Number 4, even though he was pretty disappointing, I thought he had some good moments in that. I'll go with number 4, Alpha Mogiu. Number 5, I'll go for I don't really know, to be honest. It's really hard to really choose. Fuck it, I'll go with someone random. I'll probably go for fucking and probably Da Costa there. Yeah, I don't really know, but yeah, that's my top 5 best players as well. And yeah, that's it there for the World Cup reviews. We are going to move on to a much more. We are going to move on to the next sport here, and it is also including last like yesterday's match there. Sorry, a fight there between Anderson Silva and Jake Paul. And Jake Paul managed to get the win there as well. And I've got to say my quick review there, since I don't really want to go over it, since we will be for like hours and point hours there. Sorry, no, where is it? Here it is. Yeah. I gotta say, I was actually quite impressed from Jake Paul. I was quite shocked that Silva wasn't really throwing that many punches in that, but Silva was getting Jake Paul quite caught up there with the hooks in that, but it didn't really hurt Jake Paul there at all. Plus, Jake Paul was like landing much more punches than what Silva was doing as well. And I thought his technique, just like clinching forward there as well, going in there for the quick jabs there, down to the body and off to the head as well, was just absolutely just amazing. He did miss a couple hooks there, which could have possibly really knocked out Anderson Silva, because we all know on how deadly Jake Paul's hooks can be. And I thought his defense there was also pretty good there as well, missing a couple of big throws there from Silva there. So yeah, I thought Jake Paul's technique there was absolutely just fantastic there as well. And yeah, he did congratulate him there towards the end there. So the beef was ended there as well. But yeah, in the first couple of rounds there, Jake Paul was just absolutely just playing it all all off the all orthodox in that. Yeah, he landed some hooks as well, which possibly may have gone the upper hand as well, and especially knockout knockout there towards the end as well, which yeah, it wasn't a knockout. He did knock him down, but yeah, a lot of people were saying that that knockdown there possibly got Jake Paul there in the upper hand there throughout the fight. But in my opinion, he landed much more punches than that. His jabs were just absolutely just flexible. They were quite responsive there as well. And yeah, I thought he was a much more faster there, Jake Paul, than what Andrew Silva there was. So yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people could say since Jake Paul defeated Silva, saying, "Oh, but Silva is old." Well, a lot of people, such as KSI himself, has been comparing him to his brother Logan Paul, saying that Logan Paul can definitely defeat Jake Paul. Well, if Logan Paul can't really compete quite close enough to to our old man, such as like Floyd Mayweather, which he will be versing Deji in the expedition match real soon. I think it's coming up in the next month. A bit like tomorrow it is November, so I think they're going to verse on Saturday or Sunday this week, I believe. So well, I think it's next week. I'm not too sure, but yeah, yeah. If Jake Paul can fight so quite impressively against a quite boxing legend himself, then I believe that Jake Paul can go much more closer to Floyd Mayweather than what Logan Paul has ever gone close to ever knocking down Mayweather. Because yeah, well, yeah, at the stage, the debate on if Logan Paul can beat Jake Paul is in my opinion officially done, and yeah, I don't want to hear nobody about it. Jake Paul is the superior best ever YouTuber boxer living right now, whether you hate it or not. Yeah, KSI. I think he needs to get a little fight in, maybe in January there, but I feel like yeah, he needs to fight someone there in the January there. After he got some ring dust there, off from his recent fights, 2 fights in the one event, and I feel like he will be fighting someone there in January there as well upon next year. So once he does that, maybe we'll fight Tommy Fury there. Maybe there are a lot of boxers there that he's been calling out, but maybe Tommy Fury and KSI. To be honest, I don't really see it happening, but I will be a little bit shocked since there'll be a big real challenge as well. But yeah, from the knowledge that we do see there from KSI, especially from his technique and obviously his stance as well. Yeah, we do know that KSI does have the dog in himself there as well, and Jake Paul he also does have that little dog there build himself up there as well, and yeah, hopefully quite some time soon next year that we can see Jake Paul and KSI facing against each other. Yeah, it's the fight that we all want. I know that some people say there's not really that much of a reason to really see each other fight, since yeah, I like okay, so won't be able to touch Jake Paul's level right now. I do agree with that, but I feel like KSI soon enough, once he does get the technique, gain much more challenge more, I feel like his fitness there will take it there to a much more better level. His technique, his foot, his footwork there as well, and his jabs there as well, and also his hooks there as well. His power there, it's just gonna get much more better and much more deadlier there as well, which is gonna convince Jake Paul to fight him in the ring in 2023. Mark my words, it will happen. So yeah, but there's also some talks as well up on Twitter there that has already been confirmed. So yeah. We're going to move on to the final topic here before we wrap things up here. But just a little comment here, over here. Tonga vs Cook Islands Rugby World Cup vlog now uploaded to the Rugby History YouTube channel. Yes, I don't mind you promoting your video on my show here, mates. And yeah, lads, go give Rugby History the support on his vlog there right now. I'm actually gonna watch a vlog there between Tonga and the Cook Islands as well. I did not expect Tonga to put 92 points. I think that's the first. I think that's the first time in a long time that Tonga has scored over 9 points. Wow. Yeah, I've got to say, yeah, Cook Islands. I expected much more better, the same way as I expected there for France. And to be honest, a lot of people had the same expectations there to potentially improve from our last game. But you know what? I'm kind of glad the regular group games are like going right now. Like, I'm not saying that it's making the World Cup boring. I'm not saying that the World Cup is boring. I do like seeing the tries and the moments as well. I'm also still enjoying the World Cup despite the 13 plus results on how hilarious, shocking they are. And yeah, I'm still enjoying the World Cup there as well. So yeah, I'm still seeing the passion, and I'm just enjoying the all the moments that I can take in. So yeah, the World Cup has been still a massive success despite the entertainment and also the tickings. So the tickets issue that I've been hearing for from what I've heard there from Rugby History himself, from his reviews there as well. So yeah, hopefully the ticket issues and the security there will be a much more bigger issue there going towards the quarterfinals as well. So yeah, hopefully for all you people there and also the audience there from the UK, I hope it won't be a much more bigger drum there for the tickets and obviously the security as well. So yeah, let's hope it will be a much more bigger success than what it is from the last couple of rounds as well. So yeah. But yeah, that's enough there for the Sylvia, Jake Paul, and obviously the Tonga. And we're going to move on to our last ever topic here. Since we've been over an hour here as well, I'm actually going to watch the video here as well to recap this. We are going to go through. We are going to go through. No, hang on. We are going to go through. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's not here. Oh, shit. Let me just create it quickly. What's in Boris? Review. Which players? Fucking review. Alright, so we have Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest there. 5-0 review as well that we need to get through here as well. So I didn't. I saw the win, and I gotta say, how the fuck does Liverpool FC lose to Forest 1-0, but yet Arsenal can smash them 5-0? That is an absolute massive shocker there on the image there for Liverpool, and we're gonna go through the our review there as well. But if you guys enjoy the low recap episode 3 so far, please give it a like and subscribe for more. Sorry about that. I just had to talk with someone at the moment. Anyways, we're going to go through the Arsenal versus Forest review. Our review over here. So let's get into it. Let me get my headphones over here. I'm not going to wear the headphones that I usually wear. It's going to cause a little problem there on StreamYard. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Right, we're going to watch it for our Optus Sports. Oh yeah, I think you guys will hear us. I have to mute it. Unfortunately, so I may not really have to listen to it. So I'm just gonna say it for real. Just being unmuted. Sorry, just being muted. What the fuck I'm saying? All right, crossing there to a Saka and a bullet headed there to Martinelli there as well. Just attributing it to Pablo. Who was it? Pablo, number 22, Mari. Pablo Mari there. I think he's attributing him to him when he maybe passed away there as well recently. Also, that's quite unfortunate there for Martinelli's family member there as well. But yeah, a special moment there for Martin nearly there from absolute bullet header there, being crossed there from Saka there as well. And look at this. Taps it there. He just crosses there straight into a great position there. Just at the time there for Marty nearly there. Just a bullet. Just to hear it in as well. And what a great goal. Saka, he beats number 11 there as well. And Jesus there has shot there as well, but it goes wide there as well, just going up in the air there as well. Just it goes wide there as well, and it doesn't really curve that much there to really get right next to the woodwork there as well. But nevertheless, Arsenal's still up. Nottingham Forest, they are inside here. Is that bloody Jesse Lingard? Because I know that Lingard is playing for Forest. Oh yeah, number 11 is Lingard, which he did get a shot away there, but it was a block there from Jesus himself, and yeah, he was picked up there from Saka there once again. Sorry, no, that's no, that's not Saka. That's um, what's his name again? I do know his name. Fuck. Um, hmm, that was from. Oh yeah, Thomas. It was so yeah, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas. Blocked that. Thomas putting a great through ball there to Granit Xhaka, and then off to Jesus, and then here comes number 24 there as well. Coming off from the bench there, it was Reece Nelson there on his debut there. So no, I think it is. I think that's his second game there for Arsenal there, and I think that is his first ever goal there in the Gunners colours there. All right, here's a note. All right, here's number 9 here. I think that Gabriel Jesus there. It is. Yeah, sorry, no, that's yeah, Jesus there. Just going into inside there as well. Just chop it on there as well, and just pass it on there to onto Odegaard there, and then off to Nelson for his second goal for the Gunners. Off on the foot in there, he was onside, and that was an absolute embarrassing game. That it was actually nearly a own goal there for Forest. Thomas there, Xhaka. Sorry, no, that's Thomas there, and Thomas there from an absolute whipping curve there, far out. He destroyed it. He absolutely just whipped it there to make it 4-0. What an absolute amazing goal there from Thomas. So here we are. So here we are on a 58-minute here. Number 20 there for Forest there. That is coming off from the bench there. Brendan Johnson there tries to pass it back to there to Yates, but it goes through Yates, and it's been easily intercepted there by Odegaard there. Sees Gabriel use there, but it's been blocked off there by Henson there. Look at this play. Oh my God, mate! Look at this. Look at this goal here. Look at this goal. Mate, look at this build up. Okay, look at this. Number 21. That is that coming up from the bench there. Fazio Varela seeing Thomas, and then seeing Gabriel Jesus there, and then Odegaard. What an absolute banger! He hits it top left bins. Wow, these goals are like absolutely just insane. Honestly, like Thomas curve, like a curve goal, is possibly the best one. But oh my God, how good this would have been! How good this would have been. Reece Nelson was close to gain a hat trick there. He was inches there to gain a hat trick over there. Look at this, coming off from the corner there from oh my God, mate, I'm watching right now, and I know I'm saying look at this. but obviously I can't show it because obviously I'll get copyrighted. But a corner there being taken there from an Odegaard, curves in there for White there, and then White headers there on top of his head there, and nearly been touched there by the foot there of Nelson to make it a hat trick by his right foot. But yet, Ramsdale celebrates there, gives himself a clean sheet there, I think that he's that's the first ever clean sheet that he's ever gone since when we since back in the Premier League. No, that's his second clean sheet there in the Premier League in a row. He got one against Leeds, and now he got one against Forest there. Wow, just absolutely just amazing there from us. Absolutely insane goals, too easy. And I'm not so Forest there. Barely getting any shots there. But I'll see the stats here from both sides here as well, and we're possibly going to wrap that up there as well. Especially, I'm going to say my top 5 best players there for Arsenal there. I don't really say really that much there for Forest, since it didn't really show many good moments, other than bloody Lingard gain and actually a good chance. Shots here. Arsenal took 24 shots. Forest had absolute fuck all shots on target. They had 2 shots on target. Arsenal has had 10 shots on target, 70% possession, 618 passes, 89% passing actually there. 9 fouls though, 0 yellow cards that Forest had 1. Offsides, Forest had 2. And we had 9 corners, Forest had 4. Holy shit. Well, we're just absolutely just doing it for us here, and it's not really that surprising there, but too good at home, and we're gonna move on there to our rugby league match against, who was it again? Against FC Zurich there, and then our next Premier League game is a big test. We're versus Chelsea at Silva Bridge. That is going to be an absolute cracker there to watch, and I can't wait to see what happens there. So it's also going to be played at Sunday, November 6th. I'll actually possibly live react to that on 11 p.m. on actually, I've got to work the next day. Maybe not. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'll actually live react to the game there. I'm actually even though I have to go to work. Fuck it. I'll live react to it, since I haven't really been doing that much Arsenal videos as much as I want to do. So and I also want to get like a review there, possibly over there as well. But the match will possibly go on there for like a couple of hours in a distant. So I'll probably maybe on the Sunday, if I can, I'll probably take a like a little nap there as well. Probably set my alarm there at 10:30 p.m. Get up from there, and we'll sort things out from over there, and it should be pretty lit there on a Sunday. So I'm definitely going to live react to the Arsenal versus Chelsea live reaction, but there will possibly be some late notice there for the update there for that live correction if it does get unfortunately cancelled. But yeah, quickly, I'm going to say my top 5 best players for the Gunners before we wrap things up here. So my top 5 best players there for Arsenal, for the Gunners there, I'm going to say my man of the match there, I'm going to say it is going to be, oh boy, I'll say my man of the match there, I'm going to say, oh man, ooh, play of the match. That's a tough one there. It's between Gabriel. Oh no, it's between Nelson and Saka there. But you know what? I'll say, oh man, far out. I'll say Thomas was a pretty good there in the midfield as well, especially getting the best goal of the game there as well. I think he saw the cake there most of the players on how they performed and also scored there on the pitch there as well. All right, number 2, I'll go for Odegaard there. I thought it was also pretty good there as well. Number 3, I'll go for Reece Nelson there, getting himself 2 goals. He could have got himself a hat trick there, but yeah, he was inches away. Number 4, I'll go for Saka there. And number 5, I'll go for Gabriel Jesus there. And yeah, that's my top 5 best players there for us from the match there between Nottingham Forest there playing at the Emirates there. And lads, that concludes the low recap episode 3. So guys, if you guys did enjoy episode 3 of the low recap, please give it a like and subscribe for more low content coming in the near future as well, and especially for more World Cup content as well. I would like to do much more Arsenal content as well, since I've been thinking about doing much more there as well, since I feel like much more audience there as well, especially rugby history, who also does run history of football, does also does want me to do much more Arsenal content there as well. And yeah, I'll be absolutely down and just much more keen there once the Rugby World Cup is over there as well, so I can mostly focus on the Premier League there as well. So yeah, and a bit more there on the basketball there as well. I know that I haven't been like talking about the Chicago Bulls and this and that, but you know, with the whole World Cup and that going on, it's just a little bit too much there for myself there as well, and you know, with my personal life and that. But yeah, that's gonna be it. And yeah, take care. Enjoy your night, lads. On this Monday peaceful evening. I'm gonna go eat my dinner soon. And yeah, lads. This has been Nash Sports Lawyer here. Take care and peace.